watching TitoFit, and in this channel we talk about health, fitness, wellness, and that kind of thing. So if you are into that, make sure to watch this video and consider subscribing to our channel. Alright, so today I'm gonna answer a question from a subscriber, and she actually commented this on our previous video. So check that out if you haven't yet. From Karen Tangonan: Sir, anong motivation niyo po para maging fit? Yun ata kasi ang kulang ko, 1-2 months, tas natigil na ako. So anyway, what she means is that she's asking what my motivation is for staying or keeping fit, and her problem is that she normally goes for 1 or 2 months and then she eventually stops or loses motivation, loses interest, and then she stops. So this is more common than you think. So it's a very, very common situation where a lot of people are excited to get fit. So you sign up at the gym, you see someone, you see a celebrity or something that you want that body, or you see a movie, things like that, and then you want to get a body like that. So you sign up at the gym, or you say that this is the year that I lose weight, this is the year that I prioritize fitness, that I get fit, I look a certain way. Sign up, and then after 1 month, you work your butt off. But after 1 month, you look at the mirror and you realize that I don't look like J-Lo yet, or Chris Hemsworth. Here's the thing, Karen. The problem lies in the mindset. So this is very normal, but I've seen it happen year in and year out. So I've been in the industry for a while. People come into the gym in January, well, before the pandemic happened at least. They come into the gym in January in droves. So a lot of people sign up for membership. But around March, April of that year, half of those people are gone. And middle of the year, around June, when it starts to rain here in the Philippines, another half of the ones that remained in March are gone. So what happens? So the thing is that there is that saying that motivation is what gets you started, but what keeps you going is habit. So therein lies the simple answer to that problem. So the thing is, motivation actually comes and goes. So motivation is a very limited, scarce resource, if you will. The thing about it is, motivation is something that you'll have bursts of it every now and then. I myself, I'm not exempt from this. So I do have my bouts of having very, very low motivation to work out. Today was such a day, alright? So today, I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling so great. Felt like I'd rather sleep, rest at home, or maybe take a break. After all, I have been doing this for a while, and what's one day of taking it easy? After all, that's not gonna do much in the sense of it changing my body or anything. One day break, my body may even thank me for it. But on the other hand, I realized that, and this happens a lot, by the way, I just go like I usually go, and let's see what happens. So if I'm really, really not feeling it, I may take it a little bit easier on myself rather than go a little bit more intense. And the other thing is that these habits are what's important, because they set you up for a good lifelong pursuit of fitness. So remember that fitness is not a peak or a mountaintop. It's not a goal. A lot of people, they like to think of fitness as a goal, but personally, I like to think of it as a journey, as a lifelong journey, if you will. Your goals within that journey will change over time. When I was younger, when I began working out, I just wanted to look good. I started out when I was in college. I just wanted to look fit, and so that, that would attract the ladies. But as I got older, that has changed. I'm at the point in my life now where I'm 38 years old. I'm turning 39 this year. And those priorities have changed as far as fitness goes. In the middle of this pandemic, it can give you a very good perspective on why you choose to stay fit. I choose to stay fit currently because I want to stave off disease in my later years. So that once I get to my 60s, 70s, even my 50s, I don't get sick. Why is that? Being fit, regularly working out, doing things like high intensity interval training, strength training, cardio, things like that, cut your risk of getting diseases, chronic degenerative diseases, by half on average. So about 50%, if not more. If I'm not mistaken, certain cancers cut your risk, or your risk is cut by at least 70%. If you're a regular trainee, if you lift weights, if you do high intensity interval training, that type of thing. Of course, we're also talking about your habits outside of the gym, which include how you approach your diet, how you approach your recovery. So things like that. So in the midst of this pandemic, I also choose to keep myself sane and to keep myself strong and resilient. So in the event that I do catch this virus, if hopefully hopefully I don't ever, it's been shown that people who are fitter are less likely to suffer complications of from COVID. They most likely will probably have very, very mild symptoms. Things like that. So those are my reasons for keeping fit currently. But maybe as I reach a different stage of my life, those goals will change once again. Now, I know a lot of people, some of whom are my friends, who've actually made their decision when it comes to this. So like I said, you don't need motivation. Motivation is, I won't say it's crap, because it's not. Okay, I'll explain later in a bit why it's not crap. But if you cannot trust motivation, you cannot bank on motivation. You have to bank on habits. People I grew up with and friends, and the problem is they've already made their bed. There's that saying that if you do not take the time to be fit or for wellness, you're actually making time for sickness. So there's that saying. So basically, I remember this a very, very long time ago. Nasa sayo naman yan kung saan ka gagastos. Are you going to spend on the lifelong pursuit of fitness, or are you going to spend on the hospital later on at some point? And, of course, fitness will enhance the quality of your life once you hit those later years. And it doesn't matter what stage of your life you're at right now, you can begin. It doesn't matter. I've seen people in their 60s begin and still improve the quality of their life even if they begin in their 60s. You can begin in your 30s, it's not too late. If you're watching this and you're in your 20s, great. But if you're like a little bit later, 30s, 40s, 50s, even if you're watching this and you're in your 60s already, you can definitely start now. You just need proper guidance, most likely from a qualified coach. Ideally, you'll be set. But like I said, motivation is not going to last you for so long. It's very fickle. Some days it's there, some days it's not. What's more important is to stack habits. I read this book recently, it's called Atomic Habits. There's a concept there he talked about habit stacking. So for example, if, let's say, making a healthy breakfast signals your brain that today is a workout day, so do that first. Having that healthy breakfast first at a certain time, do that over and over again. And then let's say after that breakfast, it's time to put on your gym shoes, your training shoes, your Nike Metcons. Like, we review a lot of those Nike Metcons in this channel, so check those out. If putting on your gym shoes is another good habit that signals you that you're going to work out, then do it. Do it after you eat your healthy breakfast. And then drive to the gym, that's another healthy habit. So the more you keep doing this over and over and over and over again, it becomes a habit. So they're stacking good habit upon good habit upon good habit. So you're building upon that healthy breakfast in the morning, which leads to you putting on your workout clothes, which leads to you driving to the gym, which leads to you actually working out. And working out after, mentally speaking, that's going to set you up for eating properly at night. So instead of like when you get home and reaching for a tub of ice cream, instead what's going to happen is you're probably going to think, oh, I had a good workout today, so I might as well eat a good dinner as well. That's going to help nourish my body with the proper nutrients to help me recover from my workout and to help me get that body that I want. And the same way, it's also going to help you adjust that mindset for the night, that instead of binging on Netflix and eating some junk food while you're watching Netflix, you probably want to sleep instead and recover for the next day. Now that being said, motivation is not entirely useless, because when you do have those like bursts, little spurts of motivation, you can have a phenomenal workout. That's better than your average workout. So that does happen to me. I do use it in that way, but I don't depend on motivation to keep me going continually. I depend on habits. I depend on building the discipline, the daily discipline. Success in fitness is about being comfortable with repetition. So whether that be repetition in the gym, repetition of an exercise, or repetition of good habits, meaning eating the same breakfast over and over again because you know it's healthy, or choosing a tasty breakfast that's going to satisfy you for the next 5 minutes, but after that, you'll probably regret it. Your belly will regret it as well. Hope you like that video. Please check out our Instagram. I think it's here or here. Like this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Pash pash.
Why don't you share a pash pash? She mga babae na pash pash.